All I've heard on the radio is static. Tried calling out several times. No response. So we're back on DayZ Hardcore. There's been a lot of changes, both to the server and my character. This is a completely different character. Back to the Peter model that I like to use. Because he's old and looks like an old curmudgeon. I can relate. Let's get that back on. I've got that covered up. So I found it was just too easy to survive with the fruit and mushrooms. There was just no real challenge to it. So I decided to start over. The fresh character. So I did that. I actually did that on stream. And then come to find out they had turned the fruit and mushrooms down. And thanks to a bug, they actually weren't spawning at all. So there were no mushrooms, no fruit of any kind. And it's still pretty easy to survive. The problem with trying to balance DayZ for both new and veteran players is once you know DayZ, it's unless you just make it stupid hard, basically impossible for newbies, it's going to be easy to survive. It does take a little bit of thought. You got to kind of think about food a little bit, but it's not really a challenge at all. So we may have to make some more self-imposed rules. So I had started this character over, and the rule is going to be no pears and no mushrooms. And then, of course, nothing was spawning anyway, so that was an easily enforceable rule. And I set up a little camp over by Prig. I spawned in between Electro and Cherno. And looted around Prig, set up a little camp. And then ended up coming over here to Electro, scouting around some towns. Pretty much searched most of Electro. Trying to find a cooking pot. I can't find a cooking pot for some reason. So that's the mission of the day, I guess. Got fairly fortunate in finding loot. I've got this great jacket that I'm really liking. It's a Marine Corps jacket. It's got 42 pockets. Or it's got 42 slots because it has a lot of pockets on it. I found a ton of netting. So we're doing pretty well. This is, I think I ended up playing 5.5 hours on stream. So we're doing all right. Got some chicken. We got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Even found some cigarettes. Not sure what's up with that. And that's right, I found a spark plug. I've actually found 2 spark plugs. First spark plugs I've seen since 1.0 launched. So I was pretty excited about that. The well that used to be up that way is not there anymore. So I need to kind of poke around and see where the well is now on this part of the map. It looks fairly steep. So I'm going to kind of nose around Electro a little bit. The population's been pretty low. I've still been pretty cautious. I was talking to Call Me Rive. Apparently he spawned in and found, like, people and got geared up off some dead bodies and stuff. So results may vary. I've yet to see anyone other than infected. Seems like the static goes away after a while. I don't know if that's a feature. That's a bug. Oh, sit down. Any station on this net, radio check, over. Got a bunch of infected wandering around. But I think they fixed the fruit economy. But I'm still going to avoid fruit and mushrooms. It'd be interesting to see if they changed the chicken spawns at all. Alright, I don't think anybody's on the radio. Leave it on for a while. Steak knife. I've been finding a lot of steak knives. I don't know. I guess maybe it's because it's a fresh server. So we have a trumpet. I found some 9mm, a few Mosin rounds, a few shotgun pellets. I can't remember. Do I have any? I've got 6 shots in the trumpet. So that's what we're rolling with. I did shoot some infected with it. It seems fairly effective with headshots. But this is mostly what I've been doing, just sneaking around looting. Seeing what I can find. And I'm pretty happy with what I've got right now. Just need to find a better hunting rifle. Not sure the trumpet's going to cut it. You're in the way over there, aren't you? Headed back over there. Let's see if we can sneak into this building. If they aggroed off environmental sounds, it'd be pretty epic. I believe, yeah, I picked up some matches, so we're good there. Find a cooking pot. Would be awesome. Maybe some more burlap. I kind of like to make a gun wrap once we find a hunting rifle. Zombie was moving fast over there. I almost thought it was a player. Ah, didn't quite get her. I have done the sneak attack with the knife. Just didn't work out that time. There we go. That's our weapon right there. That's the sneak attack boss. Try that out. Still has that issue where you'll hit a key and nothing happens. It just shouldn't happen in a video game. Choose pink baseball cap. Well, no sign of a well. Maybe there's not a well along here anymore. Are we set up on rags? Are we doing alright? Yeah, be there. Might have to make a no can food rule too. Swap those out. Chickens. Rags. We got plenty of rags. So we're good there. Get rid of that. Find the CR75 mag. He was looking this way. Little bastard. Oh! It juked me. Ah, shoot. Messed up the button presses. Not awkward at all, DayZ Duffs. They have to hold 2 buttons. Not awkward at all. Not sure if I got any of that. We'll grab it. And more powdered milk. We got plenty of food. It's also worth noting that I think the central loot economy is new right now. So it kind of has to iron itself out, if you will. Already have. I don't have duct tape. I have to shuffle stuff around temporarily. I might as well take those 3 rounds. You back in the hand. You back up there. Not even going to bother with the powdered milk. Alright, last house on this row. Is there a well? I haven't seen a well along this whole row here. So maybe they've just done away with the well completely in this area. So let's check this house. Ooh, we got a sporter. I think I'll just stick with the trumpet, though. It's all banged up anyway. I'd like to find a Mosin or a carbine. So I'm going to head on over. I'll probably work my way through Electro and back over towards camp. And I'll check in with you in a bit. Alright, I've heard a bunch of animal noises. Sure enough, there's a little group of sheep over there. So I'm going to try and experiment. I'm going to shoot one with the trumpet and see what happens. With the larger caliber weapons, I've shot them with a 7.62 by 3.9, both a deer and a boar, one shot, and they'll run off a little ways and then they'll bleed out and die. So I'm curious to see the 22 has the same effect. Check the radio again here real quick. Any station on this net, radio check, over. I think somebody would have to be in Electro to be able to hear me. It's only 2 or 3 kilometers range on this. Weird, you can't turn it off when you're prone. Okay. Alright, we're likely going to attract some infected attention. Let's see. Anybody gonna fall over dead? They were hung up on that fence there. That appears to have got them unstuck. I'm pretty sure I hit one. I don't know which one I hit. I don't know if a 22 does enough damage. Oh, I think that hit right in front of him, so maybe I missed. I don't think he can zero this. There, that looked like a hit. I might have missed that first shot, because I saw the dirt fly up on the second one. Yeah, they're just kind of chilling. We'll keep an eye on them. .22 might not be enough to take one down. And I'm not 100% sure I actually hit it either. I was up on the school the other day with this character. The infected will come up that scaffolding and they can get on this roof part here. But they won't use the ladders. Just FYI. Alright, I'm going to get down off here. I'm going to circle around. We're going to go check on the sheep. And if they're still not down, I may try shooting one from closer range. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I've moved closer. I shot that sheep twice. It's walking slower. I don't know if that's means anything. I like the way the ram's looking at me. So yeah, I'm not too sure if he's gonna eventually fall over, or if he's just kind of doing his own thing. It has nothing to do with the fact that I shot him. I got 2 good hits in with the .22. But maybe the bleed is based on the round size, and he's just super slow at bleeding. I don't want to lose track of him. It's worth shooting him again. Don't get out from behind them. There he goes. So he did eventually go down. Need to get out of here pretty quick. Sheep are modeled pretty accurately. They're not too bright. I hate to ditch that, but we gotta make some room here. I'm gonna trade glow sticks for meat. Go. Just get rid of the chicken. I don't know. There's a difference. Alright, that's enough. Let's take the fat. We gotta free up some space. Now would be a great time to find a cooking pot game. No cooking pot to be had. sorting inventory time. How much? Oh wow, it takes up as much as a canteen, huh? Yeah, I could eat the peaches. I could throw away the duct tape. Pretty easy to find. Alright, we'll eat the peaches. Oh, no, it needs to be the other way. Do that. Nope, that's square. That's not going to work. I wish I hadn't dropped that stone knife now. Alright, this might be dumb, but let's go back to the scene of the crime. I don't want to ruin my hunting knife opening a can. Use the stone knife on it. Yeah. Get out of here. Eat. They're not too overly concerned with this human running around. Alright, well, we need to definitely find a way to cook up this sheep. If nothing else, I'll roast it over a fire. So I'm going to do a little more looking around for the elusive cooking pot. And I'll see y'all in a bit. Well, folks, I didn't find a cooking pot. They apparently are quite rare down here. And some ammo and whatnot, so just headed back over towards camp. Check this barn out of the way. Out of the way? No, on the way. And then I'll meet you back at camp. Is it a boar? Something down here. We're getting fairly close to camp. I think there might be a boar down here. Maybe that's a deer. I don't know. Sometimes the animal sounds are a little hard to tell. Yeah, that may be a deer. I think the boars make more of an oinking sound rather than a roar. Let's hop up here in this hunting stand. Have a little look around. Well, what is that? Ah, it is boar. A lot of boar. So many animals, man. That's craziness. So... No, get off. I don't want to take the tomato seeds. I want to get off the ladder. Come on. DayZ. I love you, but you suck. Come on. Oh, I had it. Magic pixel. There you are. Come on, DayZ Dev Team. Fix the freaking magic pixel problem. So dumb. Rebuilt a whole new engine and they still have the magic pixel problem. Craziness. Anyway, I'm going to get over here. I think maybe a boar backpack. Might be kind of nice. Don't care about these tomato seeds. But, well, I guess I'll stick them in the tent. Alright, those boar are right down there. Let's see if we can... Let's make it up here to the tent. The camp's not a secret. I showed it on stream, too. It's not like this is permanent. I'm pretty sure the test server's going to get wiped. They move it to official Doug. So, not too worried about it. See if my camp's even still here. Yep, there's the tent. Nice camo netting on it. It's not immediately obvious. Yeah, pretty much everything's still here. Very nice. My gas stove I forgot to take with me. Nope, that's not what we want. Alright, let's put all the meat down the bottom here. Let's go get ourselves a boar. Got a lot of meat we can cook up if we ever find a cooking pot. Up there. Bullets over here. The ones I need are the 22s. I'm going to hang on to the Mosin rounds. Just in case. Lots of 9mm. Take one glow stick with me. I think I had another spark plug in here. Somebody may have taken the spark plug. Pretty sure I had, yeah. I'm pretty sure I had a spark plug in there. That's fine. I left it in there in case somebody needed it. Alright, we got those. Let's go get ourselves a boar. Hopefully. See if a 22 will cut it. That way I won't waste the meat. I'll put the meat in the tent. And if we ever find a cooking pot, we'll just cook up a whole bunch of meat. We're kind of moving on. A whole herd of them. Yeah, probably better get closer. So we got a 22. I'll try to hit it a couple times, and we'll see if it bleeds out. So I had to hit the sheep, what, 4 or 5 times? Alright, we're going to go for this one. Crap, which one was that? I think I hit it twice. Yeah, he's down. Nice. Might have hit 3, I'm not sure. I was pretty comfortable saying I hit twice. Alright. Apparently the pig a little weaker than the sheep. And there comes all the infected up there. That's why it moved pretty quick. Get the old hunting knife here. Like the infected, they'll go to the area where they herd, and they'll do like a hunt. They're like in an agitated state. That's all the pig steaks. Craft anything from these? I thought at one time you could make a rope from those. Maybe not. Let's get out of here. So that was pretty successful. 2, possibly 3 hits with the 22 and bore down. We'll do some more testing and see if one shot will bring an animal down. The sheep, it didn't seem to phase too much. Not sure what to think about that. So now I've got my boar skin. I need a rope. That's why I was hoping I could make rope from those guts, but it's not meant to be. But we'll throw the meat and the hide in here. And we'll probably look around Cherno a little bit for a cooking pot. And then I want to head north. Not used to hanging around on the coast. It's been kind of fun. Checking things out. But it's about time to head north. I don't think I even got all the meat from the sheep. I couldn't carry it all. It's alright, we've got enough. Living the high life, for sure. Screenshot that. Alright, we got lots of room. Knife is still doing well. Anything in here? I don't think there's anything in here I need. I want to take that with me, but I'm going to leave it here. Maybe nobody will steal it. Goes down there. All right, beautiful. Well, I think I'll wrap up this episode. I'm going to do a little more searching around Cherno. Looking for that elusive cooking pot. That way we can have some meat ready to go on the journey. Worst case scenario, I take raw meat with me. I'd rather have it cooked, but it's not the end of the world if we have to take some raw meat and cook it over a fire. Did they find my barrel? Oh no, I put the spark plug in here, didn't I? There it is. Nobody's been here. Don't be a jackass, okay? If you're watching this. Take what you need. Alright, off to Cherno. I'm going to do some sniffing around. Survival continues here on Doug Hardcore. Thanks for watching. Take care. Safe travels out there.